Welcome everybody to today's vlog or tonight's vlog. We're doing Q&As tonight. You guys sent quite a few through Facebook the other night, and as we were reading through them, we had to chuckle at several of them because they were so funny. And there were some of them were things we didn't even think about. And so it was awesome to see that you guys were curious about those things. So I've got a few here on my list, which I'll go over, and we'll just go from there. But love you guys' questions, love your curiosity, and we're grateful to have all of you as part of our lives, the GardnerQuadSquad family. We've enjoyed having you guys here for the past 7 years. It's been an amazing journey, and we're just getting started. So here we go. All right, so one of the first questions I wanted to answer was somebody asked, one of the girls is always wearing a different pair of shoes than the others, or a different color than the others. And I knew exactly who you were talking about right away, and it's Esme. Esme is the one who always has an issue with her outfit, her shoes, something. She's very sensitive to materials. Her skin is irritated easily. If a sleeve is too long, it drives her insane. I have to roll up her sleeves for her. So she's just very particular about what she wears, how it feels on her body. And I think she comes by it honestly, because remembering back to when I was a child, I was like that very much. I hated jeans. I never wanted to wear jeans. I remember being in the 4th grade and wearing slacks, and kids like, why are you wearing church pants? And I didn't even think anything of it. I was just like, these are my normal pants. But I was very particular about how clothing fit me and the feel of things. So I don't know if she picked that up for me or it's just a coincidence, but it is Esme who you're asking about, and it's 99.9% of the time it's always Esme. So it really is just a kind of a feeling thing for her. Most of the time we can get her to match and do stuff for photos and stuff like that. But most of the other days she is wearing something different. And that's just Esme. She's just a little different than the rest. Okay, so the next question that I loved, you guys asked, do the girls know that they're YouTube famous or social media famous? No, they have no clue. They have no clue at all. They know that we record videos and that we watch them back on our TV, on a Saturday night, and they get to see when they were babies. But outside of that, they have no clue. They have no clue, what being on the Ellen show was. I think they know they were on the Ellen show because we've got videos, they've got their Ellen jackets, but they don't really know. They think that's like going to the neighbor's house over here, and we just met a cool person that that mommy and daddy were friends with, and it was cool. So like they have no idea. Having a TV show, being on Rattle, no clue. And we like it that way. We like to keep it simple. We like to keep it real, and that's who we are. We did all those things, but, we try to not let, life in general and the outside world, influence and change us. We're not saying we haven't been hit in the face by a curveball. Life throws curveballs and you have to adjust and adapt. But, I think for the most part, we're just, a nice Utah couple, and we're trying to raise our kids the way that we think, God would want us to. And we like to keep things simple. And so as far as that goes, like, no clue. Kids at school, they don't really know we have a YouTube channel. Nobody asks them about it. We don't, broadcast it, over there. We don't really film around, the school and stuff like that, or at their extracurriculars. So I don't think it's really brought up, within the family. We know what we're doing and we're just doing it. And so it's not really brought up in a way like, oh, wow, you guys, you have a YouTube channel? Wow, how do you guys feel about this? Like, they're 7, they don't have a clue. And so we like to keep it that way. We'll keep it that way as long as we can, honestly. This is a question we get all the time is, do we think it's harder, having quadruplets, having them all at once, as opposed to doing one at a time, having your children spread out? And so people say, to us all the time, geez, I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. This is crazy. How did you do the feedings? How did you do, when they're babies? And, honestly, like, first of all, we didn't know any different. This was our normal. We didn't have children before, and our first children were quadruplets. So we didn't know any different. The second thing is, sometimes we look out there at all of you parents, going, 7 different directions, because you've got kids in band, you got kids at sport, you got kids at soccer, you got girls in the ballerina, and they're all different ages and they have different times and different everything. There's one of them right there. Hi, sis. Sometimes we're like, wow, you guys like have it crazy. Like, how do you do it? So, for us, we really feel like it's kind of, I wouldn't say easy, but our girls, they all kind of go through it together, and we go through it together as a family. So it's nice. We kind of, do these things together, and we like it that way. Honestly, it's all we know, right? A lot of you have asked like dietary questions and food questions and all that. And one of my favorite ones that you asked is, what's your go-to snack? And I think as a parent, you have to have a go-to snack, especially if you have younger kids. And ours have changed over the years, but this is one thing that has always been a staple and is always loved in the Gardner home, and that is fruit. Any kind of fresh fruit, the girls will gobble up. They absolutely love, love, love fruit. Apples, bananas, watermelon, kiwis, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They love it all. Oranges, they'll sit and peel their own oranges and eat 10 of them. And so, I says, fruit is always a staple. Like, if we want like a healthy go-to snack, it's a piece of fruit. Like, you will always win with that. All right, guys, another one that we've got, kind of surprised because I hadn't even thought about it for so long, is where's Nanny Ash? Where did Nanny Ash go? Nanny left back in April, I think. And we did an update on our vlogs a few months ago. And it was before we were coming back like every day. So you guys might have missed that one. But Nanny Ash, she got another job. She took a job out in Colorado for a younger family with younger kids. So I think that, I think we both kind of knew it was coming to that point. The girls had started full-time school and they were gone all day, and it's a completely different ballgame now than it was when she started. And we really needed another set of hands. And so, back then she was with us. The kids were here all day. We were doing activities. We were here, there, all over. We were traveling a ton. And so, she was very needed and appreciated. But I think it just got to that point, earlier this year. And I think she knew. We didn't say anything. But I think we both kind of knew we were coming to that point. So she went out and she found another family. And then she said, hey, I think it's time, and I found this great family, and, I want to go out to Colorado and work. And, of course, we were happy for her. We were sad that she was leaving. She's a part of our family. She always will be. But we were happy that she found a young family with young kids. One of them's a baby. And so she's in heaven out there, and she now gets to, start again and work through the stages with them. So we're very, very excited for her. But that's where Nanny Ash is. But she does come out and visit all the time. She'll actually be here next week, and she's going to spend a week here with us. So you'll see a little bit of Nanny Ash in the vlogs, hopefully. Someone asked if we'd switch to almond milk. No, we love almond milk. We've drank almond milk before. My brother did like a whole something diet, and he had almond milk all the time. And Ashley actually enjoys it. She'll pour it on her cereal and stuff every once in a while. But no, it's not almond milk. You guys have seen the cartons probably. But we've gone to organic milk. So we've actually been doing that for a couple years now, and we've read a lot, and just like the regular milk, there's so many hormones, and there's just so much garbage that's put in all of our food these days that it's hard to trust anything, right? And so, we switched to the organic milk, and that's what we feed the girls. That's only what we give to the girls as far as milk goes. Whenever we buy produce, we always try and buy organic. Honestly, I think it tastes better. You'll notice when you go in, the bananas are like huge, and then there's the organic ones. Same with the berries and all of that. And it just, the vegetables, they're always smaller. And so I think people are like, oh, wow, I can get a lot more here. But honestly, it's like, what are they putting in our food? I don't know. We don't know. But they're always coming out with new studies, this, that, and the other, and you just don't know. So it's just nice, organic, and a lot of the stuff from the place we shop comes from local farmers, local growers, and so we like it. We support our friends and neighbors here in our local community, and we're getting fresh, healthy foods. So almond milk is great, but it's probably the organic milk that you guys have been seeing. Okay, are the girls still in dance? No, they are not. When COVID hit, that's when the dance kind of shut down. Everything kind of shut down, right? And so then when everything opened back up, it was time to go. We kind of just went a different route. The girls, we gave them the choice, and they didn't. I mean, a couple of them were like, "Yeah, I want to do dance again." A couple were like, "No, I don't really care." So we tried gymnastics, and all 4 of them have loved gymnastics. So that's where we're at now. So dance is out, gymnastics is in. They love their place, they love their teacher, and honestly, like if you come here like any random time of the day, you'll see Indy doing a headstand or Esme doing cartwheels, or they're always doing something. So they've absolutely enjoyed gymnastics, and we'll probably keep them in that, for a while. And then I think on top of that, piano is next. They are constantly at the piano playing a song. They've learned to play Mary Had a Little Lamb all by themselves. They're kind of playing to the tune. They're learning to the tunes that they hear, and so it's kind of awesome. So we're excited to get them going on that. I think that's our next endeavor we'll try, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so obviously we pulled these questions from Facebook. A lot of you guys are following us over there, and a lot of you are asking, how is Uncle Tom? Those of you who don't know about Uncle Tom, go to our Facebook page and you will see what's going on over there. We post updates a lot less frequent lately, but my Uncle Tom was in a really bad car accident back in November. Completely, we didn't even know if he would make it, honestly. When they took him in, they were like, they didn't give him much hope. And so to see where he's at today, he is still with us. It's just an inspiration, and it's literally a testament of miracles and that God exists. I promise you, because prayers have been answered. So if you have been following that story, I just posted a new update today. So yesterday, when you guys are watching this video, so it's over on the Facebook page live, and you can see his new update, his new digs, and how he's doing. He has moved facilities, which means he's on the up and up, right? He is not in the intensive care unit anymore. So very happy about that. We appreciate your guys' prayers and love and concern for his family. And, they've all expressed that to me as well, to share with you guys. So thank you very much. Those of you who aren't following us on Facebook, head over to our Facebook page, A Miracle Unfolding, Gardner Quads, and you can see all the updates on Uncle Tom over there, as well as so many other videos, live feeds, reels, all kinds of fun stuff that's going on that we do over there that's a little bit different than YouTube. So check us out over there. Okay, guys, last question of the night that came in. What is your advice for young families? This one's always hard because I feel like you take each stage at a time, right? And you kind of just, for us, because the quads were our first, we just kind of figured it out as we went along. But I can tell you now, after having been through, 7 years now, I can give you a little bit of my advice. I'm sure Ashley has her own. We're gonna have to get her over here on one of these updates to do her own, which I'm working hard on. I'm trying to get her to do her own update. We just got to get her a little more time in the day. But I would just say, first of all, trust yourselves as parents. Nobody knows what to expect when they have a child. You might think this, that, and the other is going to be like this, and this is how I want it, and I'm so excited. It's never like you think. It's never what you're expecting. It's never what you're assuming. It's never what you've planned out. This is my personal experience. So nobody get mad at me. Nobody say, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you this is my experience. But you just have to trust yourselves, and I think you'll know what I'm talking about. When you see your baby for the first time and you handle them and you take care of them, this instinct just kicks in, and you just know what to do and how to do it. Some of us need a little more help, a little more guidance, and some of us just go right to work. And so, it was kind of like that for Ashley and I. And we just, we trusted ourselves and we trusted each other. The things that we didn't necessarily do, or weren't very good at, our spouse was good at. And so, you have to trust yourself. You have to trust each other. The other thing I would say is, it's okay if you make mistakes. When you are a young parent and you've got a young baby or babies, you're going to make mistakes. Just accept that right now. You are not perfect. You never will be perfect, no matter how hard you try. I promise you. Take it from me. I have made more mistakes then I think I'm allowed. I think I've gone beyond the threshold. But I've learned from my mistakes, and I've gotten better as a parent, as a husband, as a friend, as a brother, as a son, as a neighbor. That's what happens in life. You grow from your mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. Some people take a little bit longer. Some people keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. You're just going to make them as parents. You're not going to do everything, how you thought or the perfect way. But those mistakes all teach us something. And those, little boo-boos or hiccups or, sometimes we just trip and fall flat on our face. It's okay, especially when you have your husband or wife there to pick you up and say, it's okay, we're going to keep trying. Mistakes are real. Mistakes happen, but mistakes are okay. So again, trust in yourself, trust in your partner. Know you're going to make mistakes. Know it's okay. And just keep moving, one foot in front of the other. The girls are 7 now. I still don't know, what we're going to do tomorrow, what's going to happen, or what life's going to throw at us. And so, every day it's kind of a guessing game, but you feel a little bit more confident each day, right? You feel a little bit better. You feel, I got this. Now, there's going to be days where you're like, what the heck was that? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. Calling your mom, calling your brother. You're talking to your neighbor. What did you, yeah, they're going to have those days. But I promise you, as you go through the ringer day after day after day, you get it. And then, you start having good day after good day and great day after great day. And then just awesome days. And then you're just having fun. You're literally just having fun, enjoying life. And the other thing I would say is take advantage of looking at the world through your children's eyes. That is one thing I have tried to do every single day, because guess what? Looking at the world through their eyes is a lot more fun than seeing it through my eyes. When you get older, you get a little more jaded, there's a lot more fear that comes in because you're seeing and thinking about everything that's out there, and the world is a complicated place. But these sweet little children, they come direct from heaven. They've been in God's presence, and they are just innocent and pure. And as you see how they react to things and how they see things, it certainly affects you and your attitudes. It affects who you are as a person. And if you go down to their level and see everything from that level, man, I'll tell you right now, your relationship with them will grow, and you will change as a person. I promise you that. You will. You will change as a person, and you will see that there is still a lot of good in the world. There's still a lot of miracles. God has many blessings that he pours out upon each and every one of us every day, and you see those a lot more clearly when you're looking through your children's eyes. It's just something I've felt and experienced. So that is my advice tonight. I'm not going to go any longer than that, but fun questions today. I really appreciate you guys throwing those out there. I need you guys on the next one that I throw up on Facebook to urge Ashley to do the Q&A. Say, Ashley, we want you to answer these questions tonight. Ashley, we need you to answer these, or poke the questions more towards mom's direction. As a mom, what would you, because we need to have her get on and do one of these. I think that would be really fun. But we appreciate you guys. We love you, both of us, Ashley and I both. Our gratitude for our GardnerQuadSquad family out here is just tremendous. We're humbled every single day for the love that we've been shown since day one. We're humbled and grateful for the platform that we've been given, for the responsibilities that God has given us, for these 4 beautiful miracles that we get to raise. The list goes on and on, but we're just grateful to wake up each and every day and have these miracles and get to celebrate life with them. And so we try not to take days for granted. We do make mistakes. We fall over. But luckily, we're pulling each other up, and we're helping and guiding and pushing each other along to be our best possible self. And, we do that for our children too. We want only what's best for them. And guess what? Heavenly Father does that for us too. He does the exact same thing. So whenever we're struggling, we get on our knees and we pray to him, and he understands. He just does, and we've felt that many, many times on many different days. So didn't want to cry in this video, but I guess that's just a thing these days for me. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on tomorrow's vlog. Bye-bye.
They're the Gardner Quad Squad.